money, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
It's 420 somewhere.
About to start a little puff giving this motherfucker. I don't give a damn how high you get in mine, as long as you let me hit it.
What's cracking, Raider Nation? What's cracking, man? We're here. We're another episode of the Smokeout Hour on this brand new beginning. You know what I mean? We got Dirty Low backstage.
What up?
You know what I mean? We got, the homie pulling up in a little bit. You know what I mean? Hopefully. But for now, we got, me and Low right now. Shit, we chilling. Another episode of the Smokeout Hour, all right here on Raider Nation Live. You know what I mean? So, shit, man. Let's see who's up in the building so far right now. We got Ja Raider. We got Alex Martin. We got Raider Pete. You know what I mean? Yeah, for sure, man. They still coming in, but hell yeah, man. Shit, it's a new day. I love the press conference from today, man. Fucking press conference was awesome. You know what I mean? Shit, that fucking I mean, I'm not gonna get it too ahead of myself because it's just a press conference and shit like that. But you know what I mean, just like what I hear. You know what I mean, like what I hear from fucking from Antonio Pierce. You know what I mean? He fucking had some energy in that fucking presser, dog. You know what I mean? He was he was saying, he was born a Raider and shit. He's from Compton, dog. You know what I mean? He was there through the NWA days and shit like that. He fucking brought it back, dog. So it's like that was cool to hear, dog. And then. Like what I was talking about yesterday too. You know what I mean? That hopefully it was just it's almost like stating the obvious, but like he already made it known that they're getting all the input from the players to moving forward to see like what kind of how they want to move, how they want to play, what are they seeing on the field? You know what I mean? That because he was in those. I'm pretty sure he's a position coach, so. He was a positions coach, so I'm pretty sure he was hearing all those grumblings. I mean, I'm pretty sure he was hearing all the talk from the players, behind the scenes, probably saying, fuck, man, what the fuck, dude? Like, what is this guy doing? You know what I mean? Like, and there's a reason why they put him at the interim head coach. You know what I mean? Because I think he has the respect of the players and shit. You know what I mean? So I think that's going to play a big part, dog. You know what I mean? He's a former dude that did it, at a high level, you know what I mean? So, won a Super Bowl, a great linebacker, dog, and I like linebackers' mentality, dog. It's you know what I mean. So it's like
Gabe Beaker,
that linebacker mentality, dog. So it has me excited, dog, for like at least for like the near future. You know what I mean? Of course, we still gonna have to evaluate, you know what I mean, how he does, and all that stuff. Just and of course, how. What changes we see in this game in the game, you know what I mean? And another thing, dog, the biggest thing, fucking another thing that I was talking about yesterday. There's like when you have a new coach like this, there's no reason to stick with the guy that's been, kind of, holding the wagon down, basically, you know what I mean? Which is Jimmy G a little bit, So I'm glad to hear that they what's his name is the starter from here on out, dog. AOC, man. We have the other third person, from fucking Raider Nation Live right here, Coach Gravy, dog. What's cracking, man?
How you guys doing this evening?
Good, man.
Chilling, man. Chilling.
Sorry I'm late.
That's it. You're out. You're done.
No, I was just making sure I didn't go 11-4. I went 14-2 this week.
Oh, you went to 14-2? Yeah.
Shit.
I went undefeated.
How do you guys feel about the presser and all that shit today, dog?
The presser?
Yeah, like the introducing presser from the interim guys, interim fucking GM, interim coach. I mean, I like what I heard from the interim coach. I mean, Champ Kelly had a lot of shit that he was reading off of a paper. So, I mean, I didn't really, I didn't see too much in that one. But, what's his name? Happy Pump, dog, fucking Antonio Pierce. I mean, there's still a lot to see, of course. I mean, he still has exactly the team that we have right now. So, hopefully he can make some changes, dog, that are for the better. But yeah, man, just the shit that he said was cool.
I think he's gonna embrace the situation that he's in. You know what I mean? Don't know really what to expect, but it sounded good. You know, he sounds motivated. Sounds like he wants to get to work, and you know, just change is gonna be different. I hope it's for the better, but I like the dude. You know, I like that he was in the game before. You know, he played pro ball, so he expects. I'm pretty sure he has the respect from the players in the locker room.
Yeah.
The decision was probably made in the locker room. Who do you think, you know, would be good for us here? His name probably came up a bunch of times. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see him go to work, but I know it's gonna be. I know I got to be patient because things, you know what I mean, bro. That things aren't gonna change fast. You know, like Sunday, we're not gonna see a whole brand new offense go out there and start running. You know what I mean? That's what I'm hearing. You know, well, why don't we just do? You know, this morning I was hearing, why don't we just go back to the West Coast offense Sunday and see what's. It's hard to do that.
It doesn't work
So
that way. Yeah.
it doesn't work that way, especially in the pros. You know, he might have a different view. You know, this guy Bo, I don't know what's his name. Low, you were correcting me. The offensive coordinator. I was butchering his names, but you know, he's a guy. A quarterback coach is not really involved in you know the game planning part of what an OC and a head coach, our head coach, would be doing. He's just more of the quarterback fundamentals and throwing motions and footwork and things like that. So if he's up to that task, we don't know yet, but I'm sure he's a bright young coach to be a quarterback coach. So I'm looking forward to see what the offense does. I'm not really worried about defensively, you know, that much, but offensively is what I'm. That's what needs to be fixed is the offense. So I just hope that these guys can do it.
What are you thinking?
You guys all right?
Yeah. I'm just listening to you, brother.
I didn't talk your ass off. I just what I felt like. It's the way I feel.
Yeah. How I feel right now, bro, on some real shit. I feel relieved. I know that now I didn't think the season was gonna take this big of a turn, but I'm kind of happy for it because change is good. Everybody says, like, you know, when you get too comfortable with certain things, with mediocrity or whatever you ever want to call it, change comes in a second, bro, and you need to adapt to it, bro. And this is what I think this guy has been able to do. Some of the little stories that I've heard, David Carr was talking shit. I just seen it right before we jumped on. Apparently, the first year David Carr was with him, we're talking about our head coach, AP. He basically was playing against the Raiders because they came off a championship season, and they were playing against the Raiders. And when we turned around, and David Carr apparently ran in for a touchdown or something. It was third quarter. Apparently he was playing because he was backup. Spikes the ball, and when he gets to the sideline, AP is like, "Hey man, don't be disrespecting my team like that." He's like, "Well, wait a minute," you know what I mean? So is it true about him being wanting to be a Raider? That's always a plus, bro. But also that can also be a downfall. But from what a lot of different people have been saying, and I really don't watch the media, but today I kind of did just watch a few shows. A lot of people are saying that this guy's smart. He wants to play a certain way. He wants to. He's like a little. When he played, he was unorthodox a little bit, but in Arizona, he was doing his thing. And then as him moving into the NFL, he was doing his thing, and he was on the right trajectory. They say he's a smart guy. So me personally, I just need someone to lead this team, bro. Let everybody else fall into place and do what they got to do. I love the fact that there's two things that I do like a lot. He made a decision on the quarterback, so there's no question. There's nothing at all. Who's this? Who's that? Da da da. It's fucking Aiden O'Connell. We have no questions. They're sitting Jimmy G, which is fucking smart because either they're gonna be in on him for like 40 plus million or whatever, whatnot, or it's gonna be 11 million if they cut him by next year. So taking the lie, you know what I mean? There's ways that they can even cut that down too. Be like, hey, we're gonna pay you out, whatever or not. But them benching him is fucking crazy. It's crazy. It's just showing that the whole thing that the previous regime fucking tried to do or whatever or not did not work. They fucking tore down this team like he normally does. Now we basically got to pick up the pieces. So the nation, I know, is feeling better, but we're not gonna win every single game out. Now I'm not saying I don't want us to. Trust me, I want us to win every motherfucking game. But we got to just understand that it's gonna be growing pains until they finally make the decision. Now the rest of the team is just to play. They're playing with house money, you know what I'm saying? Which is good and bad, but I don't know. We'll see what happens, man. I'm excited about the move moving forward. I'm good with that. I'm good. I'm overall. I see that we're moving in the right direction, and people make this decisions right at certain points. And I think at a certain point when Mark had to get rid of Del Rio and get rid of all these different things and try to do this, that, and the third and try to make things better. I think he kind of shot himself in the foot. To be honest with you, we're getting rid of Del Rio and them, but I mean, there's been a couple of bad mistakes. A lot of people got to take this too at heed, man. We didn't fire Gruden. We didn't fire Gruden. We fired Josh McDaniels. Gruden had to resign. So with Gruden, everyone's talking about money. You guys got to get this shit straight and put this shit in your head. Gruden resigned. He didn't fire him. You see what I'm saying? So him guaranteeing all that money, there's gonna be something to where they're gonna actually, how do you say it? They're gonna end up like not paying the whole $100 million, and everyone's making it about money, making it about this. You, like I said on the show before we actually got the fucking news, I said nobody gives a fuck about the money, bro. Money comes and goes. It doesn't matter. Mark Davis making a lot of money, and I said that shit right before we got the news, bro. Before we went off the live, I said that shit. Like, this motherfucker has the money to say fuck all you guys because he's fourth. He made like $4 billion in a fucking year, some shit like that, or some crazy shit. He's like top 4 in the NFL as far as revenue is concerned. He don't give a fuck. He fucked up, but sometimes you got to pay for your mistakes, and that's what we're doing. But overall, we're gonna see the pay of the mistakes and what's gonna happen because I was just already thinking, and I don't even want to put this shit out there because we haven't even seen one down yet of this new offense, new regime or whatever, or the remixed offense, however you want to fucking call it. But overall, Mark Davis, I got a lot of respect for him because just the way he's doing what he's asked to do, bro. I appreciate it. But nation, you guys got to understand it's gonna be a battle. It's gonna be a motherfucking battle. So just enjoy the rookie, enjoy this new squad. Make sure everyone stays healthy and comes back around next year. Well, for a couple key players, but I'm excited, bro. I'm really excited. It feels like you know, like there's nothing wrong with the new start. So I'm good with it. At least we know where we stand.
I don't want to hear anybody talk shit on this kid after he finishes this game if he plays bad.
Oh yeah.
No, I mean, well, we either way we're gonna have to stick with it now because he already said he's the guy moving forward. So regardless, you know what I mean. Even if he has a fucking 4 interceptions in this game, you know what I mean. It's still the rookie. So from here on out, and it's an evaluation period from here. These next 9 games? 9 games left. These next 9 games are all evaluation to the offseason, man. Everybody's under evaluation right now. You know what I mean? Pretty much almost everybody on the organization's under evaluation right now. So that's why I think it's perfect time to go to the rookie.
Yeah.
It took a lot of balls to, being on the cusp of being 500 again to fire these guys. And that took some shit from. He must have heard some bad shit about these dudes.
I just think it was more
that none of us are probably gonna know about. But
I just think it was more the he just like you could see him like maybe we're getting these maybe on the cusp of 500. Maybe we do get back to 500 or whatever with him, whatever. But like I just think he saw like the overall, you know, like outcome. Like he just saw like because now little things like I think that one fool he's a reporter for the Raiders too. Like he does all the post game shows for the Raiders. He's a player. He's on Speak. Jones, he used to be a receiver for us. James Jones, dog. Like he already he knows. Like he already came out and said today, like there was already a bunch of people in that locker room saying that, what the hell is this dude doing? What the hell is this guy running? You know what I mean? Like they were questioning him big time in that locker room already. You know what I mean? So it's like, and I guess. You know what I mean? Because now you're gonna hear shit. I mean, before when they're actually the head coach, you're not gonna hear much because you know they're still that guy into them. They're gonna have to portray a certain like PR type shit for the media. You know what I mean? And for like the public. But once they're gone, that's when you start hearing shit, and it's like, and once I heard that shit too, I was just like, damn, yeah, dog, it was time for him to fucking go, dog. You know what I mean? It was inevitable already.
You know what I was gonna say too? I seen I forgot, it was Acho that said it, I think, or somebody had said that as far as the locker room is concerned. That from what I seen, from what I heard, you know what I mean? Pretty much that McDaniels came in like, check it out, I got these rings, right? But he didn't realize, he thought that it was him that got the rings. He thought that he got hired for the fact that his name, McDaniels, the offensive guru, he thought that. And when you start, and going back to what Pierce said, you can't put I did this and I and whatever or not when you're fucking running a team. You know what I'm saying? Because no matter what, when you're a coach, you're a part of that team. You see what I'm saying? You can't be like, I'm the coach. No. You know what I mean? And he's not listening to players. And you try to demand certain things. You know what I mean? And he was basically, what they're saying is that like he wanted the respect and the demand and the demeanor of fucking Belichick. You see what I'm saying? But he didn't even earn that from these guys. And then cutting players and then doing certain things, you know what I mean? A lot of guys in there didn't respect him. Cutting the quarterback, cold-blooded, did this, that, and third. Now everyone's tripping out that we're doing it to Jimmy G. Right? No, but like, I mean, on some real shit, you think people respect that shit, bro? Fuck no, bro. Respect none of that, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So you think these guys, regardless if they make millions of dollars, they're supposed to make they're gonna go make their money, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're gonna fucking respect the guy that they're working for, bro. And in this sport, you need to trust the guys next to you. You guys need to be all going in the same direction. You know what I'm saying? In any team sport, in any team fucking whatever or not, even in boxing, bro, you're the one that's out there executing, but your whole team puts you in a position to fucking be there. And that's the whole thing. McDaniels tried to make it about him and that he made everything happen at New England. He didn't. It's the whole New England being the best fucking team or whatever or not, bro. No, it was fucking Brady. It had to deal with Brady. It was always fucking Brady. It was never Belichick. Belichick sucks without Brady. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that plays without Brady fucking sucks in that form or whatever or not. You know what I'm saying? So he's just another fucking, another fucking casualty of that we just got to see firsthand. You know what I'm saying? So bottom line is he had no balls to do and act the way he did. You see what I'm saying? So like that's why he lost everything. And you know what I mean? Yeah, that's the way I see it, bro. And that's just my opinion from what I gather from everybody, bro.
I think it was what it kind of boiled down to, Lo, was it was brought up, why don't we start this kid? And he said, nah, he wanted to roll with Jimmy. And there wasn't, it was for 1.5 years, it was a habit of us not doing anything to improve this team. Yes, we got Devontae. We did this shit with Jacobs. That could have been done a long time ago. Yep. You held your stance, which I agreed with. You held your stance on this is how much you're going to get paid. When you could have gave him the same contract, it was just $1 million more. You know what I mean? I go, you broke a relationship from a running back and his team for $1 million because you have this type ego. You know what I mean? And I think Mark and wanted the kid, and the guy said, "Nah, he's not." And then he goes, "All right, man, not gonna do what I say." Not in those words, but I think there was like an attitude towards Mark. Let me run it my way, type voice and opinion type thing.
Right.
And then Ziegler was stuck in the middle, and Ziegler said, well, "I'm gonna go with my dude."
Yeah.
And lo and behold, he's probably not gonna get a job again in fucking general manager.
Nah.
Unless it's with New England.
Yeah, they're going back to New England, I think. But
stay over there.
Yeah.
But I never once said, I said, hey, I dig McDaniels, this and that, whatever. I dig the way the offense is and how it works. And McDaniels happens to be the offensive coordinator, the only one besides the guy in Tennessee or New England that run that shit. You know what I mean? So he's the best one to do it. So it's a productive offense if it's run well, and it just wasn't run well. That's why we think it's so bad. It wasn't run right here.
Yeah.
So I dig the offense.
So you basically saying you like the offense, the way it's built, the way it's supposed to be used, and whatever, not the schemes of it, how to get guys open when they're running the sets, whatever sets, the triples, the trip sets, the fucking single backs, the
way he was doing it, the way he was doing it there.
But it was, I hear what you're saying.
It's not McDaniels. You can say, well, he's on McDaniels' ass, like a normal person would think that. No, McDaniels is a solid, good offensive coordinator. He's not a good head coach.
Yeah.
I wrap myself around that already. So, but if he teaches this offense in another team somewhere as an OC, it's going to be successful because that's all he has to do. Damn. And if it's under Belichick, Belichick will tell him, "Nah, we ain't doing that shit." He needs somebody like that to tell him what you're doing wrong.
He's somebody who needs to knock you down a peg, huh?
Yeah, you drop him down the side, bro.
I think either way, though, like even if he goes to another team, he's still gonna need to be put in the right fucking situation. Because I think right now, he goes back to New England, he'll struggle the same, dog, because that offense is just bad.
He ain't got the players that he.
And to be honest with you, respectfully, guys, I mean, I know I kind of brought it up, but fuck this guy. He's giving me fucking some heartache, bro. Like, fuck. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Like, fuck this guy. This guy fucked some shit up.
No, I'm not gonna talk about. I'll always bring up the offense, but I'm not gonna bring him up.
I mean, the offense, it's null and void now at this point, bro. This whole new offense that's gonna be run by Bo Hargree is gonna be different, bro. And then the way Aiden's gonna play in it is gonna be different. You know what I mean?
It's gonna be the same scheme. You can't go in there and just change everything, Lo.
No. I'm not saying that, but there's going to be adaptations to it. There has to be adaptations to it, bro.
Just like what I said about Lombardi, before Lombardi got fired, I expected Lombardi to put his little twigs inside that offense. This guy,
Lombardi got fucking took off too. Like, fuck,
I was surprised at that. He must have been rolling with McDaniels.
Yeah, he must. I think he was just an extension of McDaniels. Dog. He was just like a guy that was just like kind of a McDaniels mouthpiece when he wasn't around, kind of just probably spreading the same message as McDaniels. Probably, like when McDaniels was not there to because McDaniels was the head coach, so he had to be, sometimes his head had to be in everything. You know what I mean? It's like it's had to be, he's the leader of the team. You know what I mean? Not just the offense anymore. So. He needed somebody kind of to be like the extension of him. So I think that's what it was, where we don't need the same message. You know what I mean? So it's like, if he's spreading the same message, then he's got to go too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but AP, like I watched some of his highlights. You know what I mean? He did play in the Super Bowl. He was kind of running that defense too, but him saying he's a Raider, all that stuff, bro. That's always a plus, bro.
It's nice to hear. It's nice to hear, dog. You know what I mean? But there's still a lot to prove. He still has to prove a lot. You gotta take that interim tag off. I mean, it would be great, you know, because he does seem like a guy that, you know, like he's gone through it, dog. He started, you know, his coaching career, you know, already he's been coaching for like a good almost 6-7 years, like something like that. He was at Long Beach Poly, where he graduated from, and then he went to
Arizona State.
Did he go to Arizona State or did he go to the yeah, he went to Arizona State, then he went to the Giants. No, he went to the Giants, then Arizona State, right?
Yeah.
He was like a coach for the Giants, and then he went to Arizona State, and then you know what I mean. And now he went to the Raiders after that as a positions coach, and now he's you know what I mean. Now he's a head coach, so I mean an interim at that, but he has at least the experience, and he's been in there. He's already been in there, you know what I mean, this year. So kind of like what I heard on that show too, like that, you know, like he's already had kind of like his ear to the players, you know what I mean, this whole year. So he's gonna kind of like try to do the opposite of kind of like the program that, not opposite as in like, you know, turn around the whole thing and switch up the whole defense, switch up the whole offense. I'm talking about like the message, like the way he's coming across, like he's gonna come totally opposite from McDaniels, you know what I mean? Like he's heard the gripes probably in the locker room and shit like that. So, you know, just to hear them that they already had, you know, their team meeting and you know like and all of that shit. So it's good, man. This is a good weekend. This is gonna be a good, very interesting weekend, too, for sure. Dog. The game, it's gonna be a crazy game, dog. His first game, you know, as a coach for him, coaching against his ex team that he played for. You know what I mean? Aiden O'Connell. You know what I mean? It's his, basically his team for the rest of the year. So let's see, man. Let's see if that inserts some fucking energy into the team, and other than like you know what I mean? I know everybody's probably, you know, I'm not saying that I'm expecting, you know, even like fucking all these wins. You know what I mean? I'm just saying I just want to see, you know, like some excitement, like just see what exactly what he was preaching today in the presser, like saying that no matter what, if we don't win, you know, like every single game, but they're gonna have, you know what I mean, it's not gonna be like like they're not gonna be fucking always playing tight, you know what I mean, because the coach is kind of like the way that he's like strict and shit like that. It's more, they're gonna have fun out there, you know what I mean. It's gonna be more of that type of shit. So hopefully he does preach that message and he sticks with that message. But it's time, dog. Like it's a new era from here on out. Right, from right now.
There's two other things that I like what he said in the press conference. One, he basically stated like this. He was like, man, he goes, the defense, he goes, because I'm a defensive guy. He goes, man, he goes, they're not going to be held back. We're going to be doing what we need to do to get to the quarterback, and also that's what he said. When he said that, I was like, yo, so that means that probably Graham wasn't down there on floor level because McDaniels wanted him to run it a certain way or do certain things or whatever or not. Graham couldn't do what he wanted to do. So now that we got a defensive head coach, because that's what he loves, he's going to be bringing the blitzes, be doing different shit, showing different schemes, showing, you know, bringing different people in the box, you know what I mean, different packages. So shit like that, I love defense, bro. I love how, you know, you can sit back and confuse a whole fucking game plan of the offense, bro. But you gotta take some chances and you gotta be hard. Defense is the fucking key to everything, bro. You don't punch them in the mouth at the beginning of the game, you know what I'm saying? Either way, offense or defense, bro. But I always think defense always sets the tone for the offense to go out there to work these fucking guys. You know what I'm saying? And it always tips and scales like that. So that was one thing that I did like what he said, that he's gonna let them just do what the fuck they need to do, and that's where I'm happy about. And then the second
free fun.
Let them do their thing. Let them blitz. Let them do whatever the fuck. Not being, oh, well, we're gonna do 15 plays like this, and no matter whatever. No, bro. Get on. Playoffs. Relax, my guy. Look at Farrell. But no, the second thing that I like, he says, I'm I want a player-driven team, not a coach-driven team, a player-driven team. So he said something to that effect. I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? It is a smoke out hour. I am smoking. But he had said something along the lines of that, like he wants the players to run the team. You got the C on your chest. You go out there. You fucking call the plays. He goes, once the coach gave us the game plan, whatever or not, we went in, whatever or not, we ran the fucking team. It was our fucking team. He goes, it's not the opposite. You know what I mean? And that's what I like. That's what I liked. What he said. You know what I'm saying? You guys can go back and watch it and whatever or not, but it was similar to that. I like the statement that he had made though.
Yeah, I like it though. Sure. I like his introductory speech. You know what I mean? It wasn't written off of paper. Like that's what I was saying. Chuck Kelly was kind of looking down, kind of reading off of paper, which I don't blame him. A lot of people just can't speak like that. You know what I mean? But what he said, he said it from like whatever he said he meant it, dog. He's always been that type of guy to me anyway, dog. Even when he played, you know what I mean? Because he was that type of dude, gritty motherfucker. He came from Mount Sac, a fucking junior college out here, dog. You know what I mean? He grinded to fucking go to a fucking, forgot what college he ended up going to. I think it was Arizona State too, no? I think he ended up, that was the college he ended up going to. But I'm not too bothered, but he came out of Mount Sac. Right here, a little college right here down the street, pretty much right here, dog. It was he came out of Ontario right here too, dog. He's just, I don't know, dog. I hope he does good, dog. I hope he does good, and he's able to just besides the wins and losses. I just want to see improvement in other shit like hopefully they can run the shit, the show that they want to, and maybe that. Get some more production because starts developing these other younger guys a little bit better. You know what I mean? So once they start running their own program, they can run it their own way. You know what I mean? It's like, sometimes that's all guys need. You know what I mean? To feel comfortable and shit in the position that they're playing. You know what I mean? So it's just a bunch of shit, dog. But it's just a lot. Like I said, dog. It's evaluation time, dog. It's what I mean. Everybody's up for fucking evaluation in the offseason because the new regime is gonna come in and obviously they're gonna want get their own guys. I mean that's why hopefully it ends up this guy can end up doing good. That's my one thing that I hope that happens because then you don't really go through that so much of a fucking like a rebuild because if these guys end up doing good and end up fucking by some chance end up being the guys that end up getting a good look at and eventually getting the job, then you just improve off of this team in the offseason. You know what I mean? Then you go get your quarterback that you need. You know what I mean? You go get some offensive line help. You know what I mean? But it's just seeing the progression of these players now, dog, without said guy in the building now. So it's everybody's under a microscope now, dog. That's just how it's gonna be for the rest of the season.
I don't think they're gonna be under a microscope, bro. Like I think they're more along the lines of this. Like now it's like, all right, man, we got the shit out. All we got to do is try to get some wins, put some stuff together, rally up together as a team. You know what I'm saying? And get ready for the next regime to come in, bro. That's pretty much what it is. So now it's basically like replacements. If you really, really look at it, it's like the movie The Replacements. Yeah, but they're gonna come in and just, you know what I mean, just kick it and just not necessarily kick it. They're gonna start playing their brand of ball. They're gonna get back to playing ball, bro.
Yeah, but the new regime, every new regime comes with new guys. You know what I mean? Every new regime,
their brand of ball. That's what I meant to say.
They end up coming up with their guys. You know what I mean? Like they said, like these guys. The regime before. The Gus Bradley guys on defense, the Gruden guys, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's always, every regime is going to want their own, certain criteria in the player and all of this shit. So it's like, if you come with a whole totally new regime, that's why I'm saying, like, everybody's going to be under a microscope because that shit is like, I'm pretty sure like the star players, no, not that much, but, you know what I mean? And those guys sometimes too, because you've seen what happened, when Gruden came in. You know what I mean? He started getting rid of our best guys right away. You know what I mean? Eventually, you know, it panned out and it got us some, you know what I mean? It got his momentum going, but you know what I mean, it was cut because fucking the sabotage job that the fucking NFL did on him, you know what I mean? So it's like it's just every regime comes in with the new guys, you know what I mean? So it's just I'm expecting that if these guys do end up, you know, just kind of stinking it up the same thing, and this is not the rookie, and it just ends up being like not all really on just coaching. It was maybe just and this is still a product of them because they did bring this personnel. So that's what I'm saying. The new regime is going to want to get rid of that personnel. So that's why I'm hoping these guys, you know, can turn the ship, dog. You know what I mean? We're still a 3-5 team. We got talent on this team. So it's just hopefully we can make those tweaks. I mean, we've been talking about it all year, right? All it is
a bunch of guys that could be out this team, bro.
The offense.
I can name a bunch of guys that could be out this team.
What I'm saying is that we were talking about last week that, you know, all it is if this offense could get it together. Who's to say that doesn't happen without you know, that voice behind it? So it's like I just want to see, you know, like these next couple of weeks, especially, dog. It's gonna be. We'll see if this offense, you know, was just being held back, or, you know what I mean. It's just not that good.
Yeah,
I don't think it was not good, Gabe. I think it was strapped. It was strapped his way. You know, if you did anything to improvise what you had to do, then he would get chewed out or sat down. It wasn't his way, and then that's what I think.
Like a spoiled brat,
another thing,
spoiled kid, like a spoiled brat, pretty much. Like it's somebody that was entitled.
Somebody that thought they were open, said they were open, and then he goes, "Well, you shouldn't have been open. You should have been a decoy, or something like that." You know what I mean? Because basically, what that offense is, he knows who's going to be open. So the quarterback just has to get it to him. It's that complex. It's just real. It's real tough to explain. You just got to look at it. But one thing that Gabe talked about was that, you know, I know we're excited about this guy, and we got to be patient with him. We got to be patient. I'm pretty sure he did not expect to be put in this position. So put yourselves in his shoes.
He actually said that.
Don't throw expectations on this guy that he was supposed to do this. He was supposed to do that. You know, he's a locker room genius and all that. We don't know. But you just gotta have patience with him. Or we're gonna say, motherfuck this guy, just like we did.
Nah,
everybody
we can't.
else.
You
know what I mean? But you should appreciate that. You should appreciate that he took this job, because I'm sure a couple of guys were asked, and they probably said, "Hell no, I don't want this shit."
Yeah, of course. Like I'm pretty sure nobody could really hold this guy, you know, accountable, because he's not the guy that put this team together. He's being handed this team off the fly. You know what I mean? He didn't put himself in this predicament. You know, he didn't know this shit was gonna happen.
That's true.
Guys that get hired on and get, you know, and have to build a team and have to account for, you know, the team that they put together. Those are the guys that are gonna get, you know, criticized the most. Like McDaniels, you know, rightfully did. You know what I mean? But as far as, you know, Pierce, you know what I mean? It's just he's the guy, you know, just, you know, he's pretty much, this is his interview, dog. This is basically, he has a 9-game interview. You know what I mean? So it's like that's what basically he's gonna take his asses. So it's pretty good. It's good on the job training for him too, dog. You know what I mean? It's like this could be if it doesn't work out here, even if it doesn't, you know, it could be a good stepping stone onto his next job or whatever like that, dog. Because it's good, very good. It's gonna be very good experience, dog. Because he's the captain of the ship now, dog. You know what I mean? He's gonna be the guy that's gonna have to take the podium after every game. You know what I mean? So, like Gravy said, though, don't put, you know, you can't put so much expectations, and I mean, I would be, you know, dumbfounded to find out if somebody would. You know what I mean? Because it's just it's not his.
You know how our fan base is, Gabe.
Yeah, he ain't the guy that fucking put it together. You know what I mean? But the rookie, he's under very fucking. This is his time to fucking. It's his job, like, so it's like he can make the most of it, dog. I mean, he got some weapons still here, like the offensive line is still very like suspect. I don't know how that that's gonna work out, but the rookie has a chance to fucking win himself some fucking win himself a job as well, dog, because this team is going to be looking for most likely a quarterback in the offseason, dog, because they didn't pay Jimmy G all that money to be a backup. You know what I mean? Because so either they're going to be looking for a quarterback, or this is another interview process for basically the kid too, dog. Let me see what he could do. And I think that's why
good is that we're doing it early. What's good that we're doing it now early.
Doing it together. They're doing it together. So he's going to get credit for it. Like, basically, Antonio Pierce is going to be the one that get credit for it because he brought the kid. You know what I mean? He's the one that gave the kid the keys to the show. Like, yeah, fucking what's his name? Gave it to him for a game, for because of injury. Because even during that week when they asked him, they said when, starting, but when Jimmy G's healthy, he is our guy no matter what. You know what I mean? So he never really was going to give him that confidence, that full confidence into the rookie as well. So, but what you heard in the press conference today, they're going with Aiden for the rest of the year, barring injury. You know what I mean? So
he said the rest of the year. He benching Garoppolo.
Yep.
Yep.
You know what? He's fucking benching Garoppolo like they fucking just like us. I mean, it just is what it is, bro. That's exactly what
he deserves it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said they asked him.
But I've already heard on shows that I've listened to today that this guy, Bo Hardigree, he comes from Shanahan, Gruden type, offenses. And so these people, I don't know how they're knowing this, is that, that's the way we're going to run. We're going to look just like the 49ers on Sunday. Man, it ain't going to be that way. You got to be an idiot. You got to be an idiot to think that you could do that in one week, let alone a full season.
Right.
So that ain't going to happen. Calm down a little bit. Calm down a little bit. And just hope that there's some creativeness. There's some ball movement. The receivers are getting good throws from this kid. Our line is protecting. Look at what we have with this new coach and the way he's running things and what was going on with the old guys. Now, we get better and there's a drastic change. That means there was some type of hellback. You do it this way. You do it that way. You do it the way I tell you to do it. Then if they're free and they just run the play and do what they want to do, then they can explore their they can explode their little athleticism that they have and the things that they want to do, their strength and other workout they did. Maybe they were limited or strapped down in some way. But from what I heard, what he said, is that he's going to let the offense be free. So that already tells me right there that McDaniels was keeping things locked in his way.
Yeah. He's not letting the players.
Something that you can't do.
Yeah, he's not letting the players play. You know what I'm saying? It's like.
You can't do that with those athletes like that, bro. You got superb athletes out there. You can't strap them down.
Yeah. I was saying, but I mentioned that too because when I was talking about Renfro, like, I keep seeing Renfro running posts. Why is he running posts in the slot, bro? Stop trying to reinvent it. He's not Tucker. He's like he used them for the wrong reasons. He used them wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Who was this, Lo?
Hunter Renfro. He'd have him running a post in the slots, like, you know what I mean, in the slot position, bro. Like that's not what Renfro does. Renfro can shake you up, get a little bit of separation, and get you an extra 8 to fucking 9 yards every fucking catch, bro. But that's what he would do. You know what I'm saying? Renfro was good for 7 yards in that area because he would shake people up. People wouldn't know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? And plus, just the way the offense was, ran around certain players. You know what I mean? DA has like that sneaky speed to where it's like you can use them on I don't know, man. He just wasn't using these guys right, and he was telling them like it's got to be like this, exactly like this. You know what I mean? And doing it more of a probability. While if they do this, because they're gonna line up like this, it doesn't necessarily mean they're gonna do that, bro. They're not. That's why when Pierce was saying that it needs to be a player-driven team. You know what I mean? That's what has to happen. You have to have that quarterback to lead the team. You know, the receiver, the star. You know what I mean? One of the guys. You know what I mean? But we have a lot of guys here. You see what I mean? So it's like
there's no way you should be. There's no way you should have 150 yards.
I guarantee. Look, I'm not going to guarantee we're going to win. I'm not going to guarantee that we'll win, but I guarantee you. I'll tell you what though. I have a good feeling we're going to put them more than 20 points. I have a good feeling we'll put them more than 20 points. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
you're putting expectations on this guy.
No, I'm saying I'm feeling like that, and if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Cool, but I already know it's like, you know what I mean. It's a good feeling to have that. When McDaniels, I know it's like, fuck, bro. What are we gonna do? Come out in the third quarter, fucking have one good drive, and that's it. You know what I mean? You know, it's like not do nothing for fucking 2 quarters. You know what I'm saying? At least with this, like, there's hope. There's hope. You see what I'm trying to get at?
I believe in Aiden. I believe in Aiden.
There's hope in the fucking rookie, bro. The
me
future.
Too. Me too, bro. And I hope the rookie does a good job.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But just that just tells me right there. Okay, look what Aiden did in the Charger game.
Right.
Comparing to what he does on Sunday, and see if he improved. In certain situations.
Sure. Well, I mean, but see if his ball
security is better.
But logically, bro, check this out. So, but logically, he's not going to do any better. He's going to struggle because it's still the same fucking offensive line. You know what I'm saying? It's still going to be the execution of regardless of whatever.
Offensive line is in the same boat. Offensive line, what if they had one way to go, one way to do things?
I understand that, but what I'm saying is that, like, but now we know. There's no question. Hey, well, Jimmy's gonna come out and throw 3 passes just so he can show face and go get worked on and not even be in the fucking offense, while Aiden's out there fucking running the whole offense because Hoyer's over there fucking doing whatever the fuck, playing Scrabble, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? And then right at the last minute, oh well, Jimmy's gonna fucking run. Like, now there's no uncertainty, bro. Like, we have certainty. We have certainty that we have a rookie in there, and we'd rather see the rookie do fucking rookie shit than a veteran do veteran shit. And then the motherfucker turn around and go play. Listen, one way we can get out of some of his contract because he didn't, you know, like I'm talking about Jimmy G, right? We can get out of some of his contract, right? So if he doesn't get fucking hurt, but every time when that guy goes fucking, he gets fucking. You hike the ball, bro. You think he's gonna get fucking hurt, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, fuck it.
He had what's his name saying, I want my guys to do a pin and pull instead of just, you know, movement. You know, something different.
You have to adjust, bro. What I mean. You have to. You can't bottle up fucking talent, bro. You can't. That's what in a nutshell. You can't bottle up talent. You gotta let him play.
That's what I think would happen.
Yeah.
But just keep your expectations at ease and let this guy get in a couple of games.
Super Bowl, bro.
Start saying, instead of saying, "Oh fuck, we suck." You know, we sucked. We only scored 19 points. But how did we get those 19 points? What if we got 300 yards? What if we got 120 yards rushing? You know, that's a big improvement.
Oh, no. Like, I'm not even mad. I won't even be mad at that. Like, there could be a field goal block. You know what I mean? Fucking tip balls. I mean, shit, it's a fucking rookie. What do you expect? We're not, you know what I mean? We're not going to have it. The Raiders aren't going to have it perfect, bro. There's by no fucking way. You know what I mean? If he gives up a couple picks, oh well, he's a fucking rookie. Who gives a shit?
Don't say that.
I mean, so what do you mean? You're telling me to be like, you know, optim. I can't even fucking talk.
I'm not telling you to be optimal.
And then I'm being optimistic. Then I'm being optimistic. Then you're telling me not to be optimistic.
He's going through a new thing over. What's good is that he's with the guy that he's with all the time. That's what's good about with Aiden. He's the quarterback coach. He's with them every day.
Yeah. But you're saying
don't say that.
You're saying be
don't say it.
Don't be mad.
Don't.
I'm not mad.
You can be optimistic all you want, but don't say the guy say like he throws 3 picks.
Well, if he does, he does. Who gives a fuck? It's a rookie.
I don't.
Say this.
I care if he
will do better than Jimmy G did in the last game.
Hey, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. What did Jimmy do? What did he do?
Nothing.
Fuck, Gabe, you could do better than that. No, you could do better than that.
Come on, bro. Come on. Don't
as long as he does that.
You could go out there. You could go out there and just dink and dunk and probably get more than 160 yards pass.
My expectations are not
total
more, like it's not. They're not super high, but you know what I mean. I do feel like this offense will move the ball better this week. They still have to because there's just so little bit of film on this guy. Even though he did with the game with the Chargers, teams are still gonna have to kind of still play a little bit more honest than what they would against Jimmy because they know Jimmy already's arm. You know what I mean? So it's other teams were creeping up a lot more. So I just think they'll have a chance to maybe run a couple of go routes even maybe with Trey Turner even this week, dog. You know what I mean? So it's Trey Tucker. I mean, I just think that this week, I don't know, man. I just have a feeling that the offense will open up a little bit this week, especially with the Giants looking they're just I don't know, man. But on defense though, we still got to be real careful with Saquon, dog. You know what I mean? Because they're gonna have that run game, and that's what's been killing us. But I do think that the added energy in the building this week will have us up for this week. I think beyond this week is what we're gonna have to see. But I think this week we're gonna play. This week's gonna be a week that we're gonna play with a lot of fucking energy, dog. So, I mean, I kind of have a feeling that it's gonna be a good game for us this week. But I'm not gonna, like I said though, I'm not gonna put so much expectations on it. But I just have that feeling, I just have that feeling. But
watch all these injuries we had. As soon as McDaniels out of here, miraculously, all these injuries go away.
I know everyone's
Diablo's running out there all fine. He's
yeah, for real.
Everybody's up to.
I mean, it's
that's why I just want to see that.
It's bad and good, bro. It's bad and good either way. Because I mean, if you really think about it, bro, it's just what we do. But now it's just we're getting a longer version of this shit. We got a whole half a fucking season to see what this could turn out. You know what I mean? It's not going to be complete rebuild, bro, but it's going to be a rebuild, and everyone's got to be just happy. One of the biggest reasons and was killing the culture, bro, of the Raiders was fucking McDaniels. The way he's not responsible, accountable, shit like that, man. That's some female tendency type shit. You know what I mean? So, anyways, I'm just excited just to see what the future might hold, bro. But regardless, whatever, you already know what's up, Gravy. I'm always going to be pumped up for the Raiders.
You know what's more important too, Goodlow?
What's up?
Is that if you watch, an advantage that we have offensively is they don't know nothing about this dude.
Yep.
He ain't never called the game.
Nope.
They don't know they don't know him situationally.
Yep.
They don't know what he likes. Nothing.
Yeah.
And that could damage a team defensively big time.
Yeah.
New guy out there, you don't know, maybe he likes to throw the ball all over the fucking place.
See, I mean, with Jimmy, because I mean, Aiden can throw the ball, bro. He has a cannon on him. He can throw it not a fucking, he's a good NFL thrower, like you said.
He got a deep ball.
Yeah, and we got the deep ball too. So the thing is, though,
he got an NFL arm. He can do every pass.
But when you want to watch the defense against us, bro, they would do a soft coverage, bro. Soft fucking coverage. It doesn't matter, you know what I mean, zone, whatever or not. They'd play off. Because they know Jimmy can only go so far with it, bro. They don't have really nothing. So now we don't have that problem no more. Now it's their problem. Now they got to figure this out. You know what I mean? And then what's going to happen is, say if they are successful, they're going to be like, oh, well, we can do this and this better. So what's going to happen is then they're going to change the fucking scheme, and people are going to have to try to catch up. It's a good time to be a Raider fan, bro, because we got rid of one of the things that we really nobody wanted, bro. Everybody was on the same page. Us even trying to be positive content creators about, all right, well, McDaniels got it, You know what I'm saying? The truth is, he just was a bad coach all the way across the board, and it was a bad deal for the Raiders, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Now we're out of it, regardless of whatever. It's gone. It doesn't matter how much money. It doesn't worry about our cap. None of that shit. So it doesn't fucking matter. So at this point, we just got to just enjoy and see what this team could bring, bro.
Yes, sir.
That's what I like, bro.
Right, yes, sir. Shit, we haven't got to even to the pick 'em, dog. We're already an hour in. We haven't even got to the pick 'em.
Because you're motivated. I'm motivated because you're motivated.
Yeah. Well, I'm motivated because these motherfuckers motivate me, bro. Like, hey, a lot of people were saying, bro, were like, when AP was saying fucking, like, you know what I'm saying? They wanted to fucking grab it, bust out the helmet, started fucking, start going out there, go fucking bust some heads with his ass, bro. For his ass, bro.
When Gabe found out, boy, he jumped off his seat.
Bro, that motherfucker.
He was ear to ear, smiling like he ain't
tired
of. His smile hurt. He was laughing. He was smiling so much.
Are we gonna do the pickups right now?
Yep, yes, sir. Pick-em time.
I won this week. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Let's go over last week.
Sure you want this? You sure you want this?
Go over last week's results.
First place.
Low with a very whopping 8-8 last week. Gravy 11-5.
Fucking Gravy went 11-5. Wow.
And me 11-5.
Oh shit.
You got lucky.
So you guys
overall,
de facto, I win because you guys tied, bro.
But now, overall, we got in last place we got Low 15-13 so far right now. Gravy 18-10 next, and then me 19-9. Still 1 game lead after only 2 weeks.
You cheated the first week, bro, because I wasn't playing that week.
Neither was I.
Okay, but now we're gonna go on to week 9 pick-ems, dog. So let's see. Fucking tomorrow's game. We'll start out with tomorrow's game: Tennessee versus Pittsburgh. At Pittsburgh. 2.5 favorite. 2.5 point favorite, Pittsburgh.
I'll put you guys out of your misery real quick. I'm gonna take the Titans. I'm gonna take the Levis 4 touchdown.
I've already written all my picks down. You know, these are like I can't even change mine. So I already picked all mine.
I got them right here, dude. I got them right here.
Oh, relax. I'm barely looking at them right now.
The money bag right here.
I'm going to
I took the Titans. I took the Titans.
Yeah. Y'all gonna roll with me.
See, I'll go first on this one too. I'll go like Miami because I already picked all my picks. So I'll go Miami versus Kansas City and I think it's in Germany, dog. It's at 6:30 in the morning. I'm going Dolphins.
Yep.
Me as well. Tyreek Hill gonna get almost bust 200 on that.
Get busy.
You know what?
Mostart gonna get 150 yards.
What was that? You going KC?
Mostart.
I'm gonna go KC. I'm going KC. Yeah. I hate it, but I gotta do it. I gotta go KC. Fucking douchebags.
The cheese.
I'm trying to mix it up.
Say right from the get, Gabe, we're gonna say where you messed up.
That doesn't matter. I accept my losses and I move forward with it. Fuck them.
Okay, now next game. I don't know if he's activated yet, but it's Arizona at Cleveland. It looks like Deshaun Watson will play, and I don't know if Kyler Murray will play, but he looks like he should. I mean, he's fucking. He's already been, that 21 day window, I guess. But he still has till next week, I guess, to be activated. But we'll see. I'm taking the Browns.
Yeah, I'm going Browns too.
Me too.
Who has buys this week?
Detroit.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Detroit.
There's 4 teams. 4 teams that have buys.
Jacksonville.
Jacks.
Yeah, Jacksonville, 49ers. Damn, and it should be like another AFC South team, maybe.
Lions. And
Lions.
Niners. Jags.
Niners, Jags. Oh no, who else? Denver play this week?
Denver already had a bye.
I don't see.
I don't give a shit. Well, what's the next game? I got Cleveland.
You got Cleveland. I got Browns too.
Yeah, I got Browns too. So we all got Browns right there. Okay, next game, big game too. This is a good game. Seattle at Baltimore. I took the Ravens.
Ooh, I'm going Seattle.
Seattle.
They just picked up defense players. So.
Yeah.
I'm taking Baltimore.
The Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fuck it. Next game.
Two teams already. 2 games already. Opposite.
Tampa Bay versus Houston. At Houston. I took the Buccaneers.
I took Houston.
The last time I'm going to take fucking Baker if he fucking does me wrong. That's it.
Going Bucks. Going
Nah,
Texans. Texans.
Every time when I go for the Texans, bro, they fucking disappoint every time.
Texans, okay.
I'll just win the whole thing by myself this time.
Oh, well,
Next game at Field. The Rams at Lambeau Field against Green Bay. I took the Los Angeles Rams.
Shout out to cousin Dave, Chavez brothers. We're going Rams.
Ooh, you're right.
Cousin blood.
I got it. I got LA, bro.
Rams. Clean sweep on that one. Okay, fucking Washington at New England. At Foxborough.
I don't know, man. Washington. It all depends. How fast McDaniels gets over there. I'm going Washington. Fuck anything Patriots, bro. I'm going Washington.
Okay.
Patriots.
Patriots.
As much as I like Howell, as much as I love Howell.
Patriotas. Okay, next game, Minnesota at Atlanta. No Kirk Cousins.
You got Falcons all the way, bro. Dirty Birds.
I took the Falcons myself.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Falcons. I'm gonna go ATL. ATL. Huh?
No cousins, no mommies.
No cousins, no mommies.
How about Travis Bagent, Chicago led against Derek Carr, New Orleans Saints?
Yeah, I'm going with my boy, Badgett.
You go with Bagent? What? Not for real?
Nah, I'm going Saints.
You should have just let him say it, man. Don't say yeah for real. He needs to change his mind.
I'm going Saints, bro.
No.
I don't give a fuck with no shit, bro. I've always liked Derek Carr, bro. So I don't give a shit.
Who you going for, Gravy? No, not who you going for.
I think Olave and Kamara are gonna beat that team.
Yeah.
Fuck
they have a better team.
Yeah, well, I went Saints too, so. Yeah, I fucking went Saints last week too, but that was the one game that I was able to catch Gravy with too. Hey, watch out, fool! Yeah, okay, Saints. Next game, Indianapolis at Carolina. Carolina after first win of the season.
Colts.
Just like that. Uncle Rico, huh?
We were on Saints, and then now we're on what now? I'm sorry.
Indianapolis at Carolina.
Indianapolis at Carolina. Sweet Caroline.
The Panthers.
Minshew's gonna drop bombs. Minshew's gonna drop bombs on them.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of like. Let me see real quick. Hold up. Give me a second.
You said already.
No, I was just singing a song, bro. I didn't say.
You sang the song to it. It's the song that they sing over there.
I said Caroline. I didn't say Carolina, bro. Come on, bro. Don't start your shit, Gravy. Don't start your shit, bro.
You changing up because I did my pick.
Here we go. We started this shit. See? Look, I was just singing a song, bro. Damn, you know what I mean? Oh, Gabe sings, and all of a sudden he's fucking Enrique fucking Iglesias, but I sing and I'm a fucking douchebag, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Because I think Gabe has a little bit better voice.
Oh, he does.
A little bit.
So you got the Colts or Panthers?
Ah, shit.
Uncle Rico or fucking Young? He just came off his first win at Panthers.
I'm going Uncle Rico, bro. I'm gonna go fucking Colts.
Take my boy Minshew, bro. Take my boy Minshew. They don't need riches.
Chew, call him the Chew, bro.
Next game is
Why
the
you
Giants.
need riches? You got Minshew. What you got, Gabe?
The Giants at Raiders.
Oh, come on.
I take the Raiders.
I think the Raiders got a new heartbeat. I think they're gonna pull this one out.
I think so too, dog. I think they're gonna pull off for some reason. I think they're gonna have that's why I said this game I'm not really gonna judge them off. I think actually they're gonna have a real good game for some reason this game. Because they're gonna play off all emotion and shit like that. And I think they're just gonna come out and play. I don't know, though. It's gonna be one of those games.
Gabe said that every game.
I think the next game.
Gabe said that every game already. I think the Raiders are gonna come out different.
We haven't had a new voice though. Every week we've had the same voice though. That's the thing. I think now with that new voice, it's gonna be a totally different thing. With they're gonna play with more energy. That's one thing I could probably guarantee that they're gonna play with fucking more energy out there. You know, fucking. That's the feeling that I have.
Pedigree, heart agree.
So I think that this game will be one of those games that we're gonna come out and it's gonna be like a lot of people are gonna be super like excited, but I'm still gonna take it another week until the next week till when we meet a good defense. You know what I mean, and shit like that. You know what I mean. So, because I'm not gonna really gauge it off another bad team like the Giants too, like that too, because even though they do have a good running back, I mean Daniel Jones is Daniel Jones, whatever, but like. They just don't have nobody. They just got rid of, another defensive weapon in Leonard Williams. So I'm not really gonna judge it too much off of the Giants game either. I mean, we could look bad against them though too, and I mean, that'll be bad. But I just think that I'm not gonna even be thinking that way because I just have a feeling we're gonna have a real good game. But I'll wait until the next week until see if I could really get excited. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we all took the Raiders. The next game, Dallas at Philly. I took EAGLES. Eagles.
Invincible, bro. Invincible. I never knew that.
I can't take them fucking Cowboys.
Nah, I can't do it.
Who you got? You got Eagles?
Yes, sir.
I think Brady's gonna go with the Cowboys.
Negative.
Yeah, Gravy. Fucking.
I'm gonna go against the wifey this week.
Against the wifey this week. Okay, fucking Buffalo at Cincinnati. I took good old Joe Burrow.
Oh, Burrow. Oh, Burrow. Shit.
Joe Burrow's on a fucking good hot streak right now. And Buffalo's still a good team though, but that's that last year's game. Remember the game where fucking everything went, everything changed. The fucking NFL stopped for a little bit,
Oh shit, huh?
It's fucking Buffalo at Cincinnati.
Got 4 people murdered because of fantasy football in that game.
For real, it did, dog. People fucking
4 people got murdered because of fantasy football that year.
People got murdered. Their egos.
For reals, that because people that like were the money thing, that like it was like people started arguing about the money and shit like that, like about who won because that had a lot. That game had a lot of implications in fantasy. That had a lot of big players in fantasy on in that game. You know what I mean? Diggs, Allen, Burrow, Mixon, Higgins, Chase. You know what I mean? It was just a bunch of fucking guys all over the field, dog. You know what I mean? Dave Davis, all kinds of fools that were just, you know what I mean? That they had big implications and fucking got 4 people murdered.
Some people throw buco money at fantasy. You know, there's like $5,000 buy-ins.
Yep.
You know, 10,000 trips. If you win fantasy, you go on a trip to Hawaii or Bahamas.
With your family up.
Yeah, man.
Fucking, so I took Cincinnati.
$1,000 league, bros. That's all I played.
I took the Bengals.
You took the Bengals. I took Cincy.
I got the Bills, brother.
You got the Buffalo Bills.
The Billies, huh?
And now Monday Night Football, last game of the document. The Los Angeles Stupid Chargers against the New York Jets.
The Jets. I'm going the Jets.
You took the Jets.
I always believe in green. Go green. Go green. I'm telling you right now, bro.
Okay.
This week I'm going fucking 18-0 or whatever, or -18, however it works.
14.
You already lost the second game you called already, picking Kansas City over Miami.
Yeah.
Who you got?
You said Carolina was going to lose, and you changed your mind.
I didn't say Carolina was going to lose. Actually, I did twice because if I said that, then because I picked the Colts.
No, you said that Carolina was going to win.
Carolina.
But you started singing the fucking song.
When I hear Carolina, I think Carolina. Sweet Carolina. That's all I said. I didn't say I was picking them.
I just want Low to say who you like, the Chargers or Jets?
The Jets, wait.
The Jets.
The Jets.
What do you got, Gravy?
I got the Chargers.
I knew it.
Chargers.
Oh, Sherbert loving ass.
I hate to do it too, but I took the Chargers too.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
They're a better team.
Take a risk once or twice.
There it is, right there. Okay, it's all set. This week is set.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 games.
I got maybe one loss.
I got fucking like 3. Easy.
14 games.
I can't count. See, so then I got
14 games.
Probably gonna go 8-8 again. You're gonna go 8-8 again.
I'm good with that.
7-7.
7-7.
I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna say too much. I'll say 13-1. Yeah.
That's what I said. I think I got one loss. The only one I'm iffy about. The only one I'm iffy about is Baltimore, Seattle. That's the one I'm iffy about.
That one's gonna be tough, but it's in Baltimore, so I don't know. Like it's a West Coast team going to the East Coast for a 10 o'clock game.
They lose at home all the time, bro. They lose at home all the fucking time.
I know, but like it's just that I don't know. I like Baltimore right now, and I like the way that they're rolling. And then, you know, they put a beating on fucking Detroit last week, dog. And then, you know, they're a good team. Baltimore's still a good team. So is Seattle, but when that West Coast goes out to like the East Coast, it's just a different shit, dog. Like that time fucking clock to your body.
Good teams, it don't matter. You got a good team, it don't matter.
No, it don't. But they're both good teams. That's why. That's why I said. I mean, I'll go with the Ravens.
I mean, there's been a lot of good games. I mean, but I don't know that. That's going to be a good game though too. The Ravens. That's going to be a good ass game.
I don't know what's up with the programming having Miami and Kansas City and Germany at 6:30 in the morning. Who the fuck wants to see that?
I think over there it's already fucking like
night,
6 o'clock at night or something like that. You know what I mean, or something like that.
Guerrero.
That game should be played at good old US of A, bro. American football.
Cool. They're trying to globalize it, dog. They're trying to make. They're trying to even take games to like.
They're trying to put. They're putting flag football in the Olympics.
They're trying to. Oh, they're trying to get a game in Brazil. They're trying to get do a professional game in Brazil. They're trying to do a game in like Australia. I think that's like their plan. They're trying to go globalize the whole fucking thing.
Trying to go global, Jim.
Their plan is to eventually, like, I remember their thing was eventually get a team based out of, England or somewhere over there.
Yeah, Khan, the guy that owns the Jags, wants to do it because he owns a soccer team out there. So.
That team better not ever win a fucking Super Bowl.
First year.
It was embarrassing enough seeing the Toronto Raptors win the NBA title.
Oh, fuck this.
That'll be funny. First year.
Did the Montreal football, man. Expos ever win the World Series?
Yeah.
Or the Toronto Blue Jays? Oh, yeah, Toronto Blue Jays did win.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They won it.
Well, that's when they had Rod Carew and all them guys.
Yeah. Mike Carter.
Gary Carter.
Yeah,
Gary Carter.
Gary Carter, yeah. Something like that. Something Carter. I know that somebody Carter, but he was they were good back then. I mean, but it's still it's crazy, though. Like they're gonna get good players, you know that. I mean, they're still gonna they're gonna draft just like any other team, you know what I mean? So it's like, but that's crazy though. Imagine fucking, hey, you gotta go live across seas, dog. You know, you get drafted, you gotta go live across
Canada. I'm
across the pond. Canada, yeah, but you gotta go move across the pond.
Free healthcare.
Let's go.
Nobody's
You're telling me that say, hey, bro, this is what's gonna happen, bro. We're gonna blow up on YouTube, right? They're gonna be like, you know what? They're gonna go the McDaniels route, not the one Miami's route, right? They're like, hey, man, we're gonna put these guys in charge of fucking London, fucking whatever. The London, what would they be?
No disrespect to England, but I cannot stand the accent of English.
Crazy ass fan base.
Crazy fan base. Because they're all fucking plumb drunk, fucking 2 days before, and they still go and get into the game.
And they're gonna embrace the team that they get. You know what I mean? No matter what, no matter if they're fans, no matter if they're like fans of like teams right now. Once they get a team out there, you know that they're gonna embrace their team. So like whatever city they're from, those that's gonna be like crazy. The home field advantage over there.
Just another place they could get jacked up at, bro.
Them bloody cunts. Stupid.
That's what they're gonna be called, the England Bloodies.
Because they want to get a team in Germany too. That's the reason why they're starting games in Germany too. They want to get a team in Germany too.
Do they?
I'd rather have a team in Mexico.
They're gonna be called the Germany Nazis.
the Mexico City cartels.
The Frankfurt Nazis.
The Frankfurt Nazis. Jesus. It's part of our culture.
Yeah, borderline fucking.
Okay, I won't say Nazis. Okay, I'll say the right. Okay, I won't say the Frankfurt swastikas.
No, the Frankfurt Reich.
The Frankfurt
swastikas. It's even worse.
Swastikas, the Frankfurt Reich.
Swas.
The Swas.
The Swases.
The fuck, I knew it.
Closer. You have a team in Mexico, it's closer. We can go to Gabe's little pad over there. We can go to Gabe's little pad over there.
Yeah, for real, no, that'd be crazy. Nah, they'll end up basing it out of probably like Mexico City for sure.
Germany fire starters.
Germany fire starters.
SS troopers.
That's
red white flags. Dang, you guys are crazy.
Just call them the fucking skinheads.
Jesus.
Nah, but that's crazy. I mean, it's. I mean, that's the NFL. I mean, but they're trying to monopolize the shit. But
your nephew, dude. Check out what he said. The F rates.
F rings. Oh shit. Oh,
people don't know what that is.
Nobody ever read
that
book.
The only time you can get a book like that and read it fully is in jail.
No, I got it in 6th grade. I remember that shit. That was a good fucking book. That was a good book.
Peckerwood is the American thing. Omar should know that.
Come on, Omar, do better.
Get on. Like when you lose on fucking Price is Right.
What's up? What's the word? So I'm surprised Lo ain't said nothing yet. It's an hour, 21 seconds in.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? I gotta go on them.
I got like 10 more minutes. We got like 10 more minutes. I gotta
Lo gotta go. Lo gotta go fucking get some gas and put it in his lawnmower real quick. Lo gotta go get some gas and put it in his lawnmower real quick. And goes back down.
I gotta go walk Blue now. So.
Wake up, Waller. Wake up.
You go cut them trees down at his house backyard.
Oh, relax. That's fucking bad.
Nah, but hey, this is an exciting week, dog. You know what I mean? Fucking yesterday, that fucking news came out of nowhere, dog. Like right after we finished our live, that shit was crazy, dog. You know what I mean? The fucking news broke. We were like, yeah, let's. Yeah, I mean, I know I fucking damn nearly hit my roof, but it was like, it's just it's exciting, dog. To like finally, you know, like I had fucking some reservations in the beginning of the year, like hopefully he could turn it around and shit like that, but it was just getting ugly fast. It was like getting like almost like snowball effect too, though. Like everything was coming with him too, like, you know, just everything was starting to go bad. Like the fans was turning, you know, like on everybody, dog. Like the fucking, you know, just every week it was, you know, fire McDaniels. That was the biggest narrative of every game, you know what I mean? So it's like it was just starting to take over everything. So it was just time to fucking, you know, cut ties, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Before it just like started consuming the whole fucking organization like it already had, you know what I mean? But it was just letting it linger and fester like that, dog. Is just it ain't doing it wasn't doing nobody good, you know what I mean? In the fucking locker room and just this whole organization's fucking Mark Davis. It wasn't doing him any favors getting, you know, harassed at fucking, you know what I mean, when he's winning a championship in another with his other franchise, you know what I mean? So it's like it was just you know what I mean? I think Davis, you know what I mean, just Davis needed to do what he felt he needed to do, dog. You know, it was of course, you know what I mean. I think he probably felt a little bit pressured and got, you know, pressured into doing it. But I think all of these type of moves come with a little bit of pressure. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because, you know what I mean, everybody is seeing it. You know what I mean? Everybody is seeing it for themselves. It's just that's why I think that the pressure was getting to him, and he finally, you know, pulled the trigger and said, you know, let me just cut ties now. And as far as the Ziegler thing, the Ziegler and the fucking Lombardi, you know, Lombardi was just a fucking an extension of McDaniels, so he took out he needed to go too, because he was probably gonna preach the same message as McDaniels. And then Ziegler, you know what I mean, they came as a package deal, so they leave as a package deal, dog. So I think just that there was time to fucking, you know, just fucking shaking it. That's it, man.
It's Vegas, baby.
Just the waiting games that Ziegler was getting into.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
And one thing that I wanted to ask Paul a question and answer his question was, giving Gruden $100 million didn't put us in debt. Those stupid ass contracts that him and Mayock did is what put us in debt.
Yep.
The picking of Leatherwood, the signing of Littleton, and all these other dumbass things that we're still paying these guys, that's what strapped us. If that's what you meant, put us in debt, was those guys that we overpaid and didn't work out, then I agree with you. But the $100 million, we're not paying Gruden anything. Gruden is suing the NFL to get paid by every owner for what he's going through.
Yep.
That's what the owners are fighting back for. And that's why he's fighting to get these emails, because there's other owners in there that are doing this shit that should be caught just like he was.
Because he had to resign.
Every owner is gonna have to pay Gruden money to get out this mess. But Gruden's fighting back. He wants a full. I want all my shit and come back on the league. So we're not paying Gruden anything.
Yeah,
Gruden has been paid off.
Yeah.
Just because he worked 4 years for us, he got paid for 4 years. That's it.
As long as it's not affecting the salary cap, bro. As long as it's not affecting the salary cap, dog. Like these guys, when you're a billionaire, dog. When you're a billionaire, put it this way: when you're a fucking billionaire, there's like, say he has only like 1 billion in the bank, right? Like everything else is equity, everything else is into the fucking, the organization, all that shit. That 1 billion, dog. What is 5% of 1 billion?
5 million.
You gave me a headache right there.
Like 5% is like it's of 1 billion is what? I think it's like 50 million. I think it's like. It's not 500 million. It's
50 million. 50 million.
Is it 50 million?
So 50 million. He's getting 50 million a year just off of interest, dog. You know what I mean? That money, like all these owners, these billionaires, they're getting $50 million just off of money that they have in the bank. Like all that money, I don't give a fuck. Like he could spend that money as long as it's not going towards the salary cap, which really hurts the actual team. I don't give a fuck what he has to pay on the side. He has enough money to cover it.
Oh, Paul, we don't owe him. He resigned his position.
Yes.
So
that's what a lot of people don't understand. He's resigned.
You don't understand that.
And even if he did owe Gruden money, like it don't matter. That don't go to the salary cap.
It didn't have nothing. It doesn't have nothing to do with the team salary cap, dead cap money, nothing. If the dude wants to pay Gruden $60 million and he wants to pay McDaniels $40 million because he signed a 6-year contract and he fired him, so he has to pay him the rest of that contract unless they come with a settlement or something. But if he has the dough, and that money comes from Davis's pocket.
Don't feel bad for these billionaires, dog. Like they got the money to pay it, homie.
They got money, bro.
They got the money to fucking pay it, dog. Like don't feel bad for fucking Mark Davis having to come out of pocket for that type of billionaires. They're billionaires, bro. Like they got the money to do it.
He has the money to pay. He has the money to pay McDaniels the rest of his contract.
And he has the Raiders, dog, in Vegas for the foreseeable future. He has the Raiders in Vegas for the foreseeable future. I don't see that fucking losing any money anytime soon. It's just, you know what I mean? It's like there's no losing money. Like now if you were talking about, you know what I mean, like the contracts that we had before, like the contracts that we're gonna get rid of this year from the previous, like years where, we're still paying Leatherwood and we're still paying, like the guys of like fucking, those linebackers that we're still fucking paying fucking what's that fucking Littleton and all those guys that we're still paying, you know what I mean? Like those contracts, those hurt more than anything that fucking Gruden or the money that McDaniels is owed. That hurts more than anything because that's negating us a body in free agency. You know what I mean? All that money that can be used and utilized to fucking, better this team. So those are more fucking, those are worse than anything that we have to pay these guys, dog. So it's like that don't even worry about that, dog. Don't fucking worry about the money we owe them. That shit's that has no effect on our future, bro.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, bro. Like, I mean, you can't put the issue on it because I mean, different.
As long as he signed the contract, as long as he signed that contract, you owe the money. Okay, it still doesn't matter. Like, let him pay him
Why
off.
are you worried about it so much?
Yeah,
bro?
it doesn't
Why are you
matter.
worried about it so much?
I'm not
Has
even
nothing
gonna
to do
argue
with our
that
locker room.
Like, even if like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Our
I'm pretty
legal
sure
advice.
they don't owe Gruden any more money. But even if he does, like, don't even worry about that, dog. That's something you shouldn't even be worrying about. That has no effect on our fucking team right now. That has
Paul,
no effect.
Go to my legal advisor, Circus Raider, right there. It says Gruden also signed his resignation letter, meaning the contract is void. Thank you.
I'm saying, like, I'm pretty sure they don't owe him any money. But even if they did, it doesn't matter, Paul. Like, it just don't matter if we owe 10 coaches. That doesn't matter. Like, we don't. That doesn't, like, it's not affecting. It's not. It's like a pebble. Like, it's like a couple of fucking $100, dog, to event to the foreseeable future of this team, dog. Like, this team has gained how much fucking value in the last couple years, bro. Come on, bro. There's like that. Don't worry about chump change, bro.
$1 billion.
For us, that's not chump change, of course, but to these billionaires, it is.
When we left Oakland, it was like around 500 million.
Yep.
The Raiders were worth. Now we're worth close to $5 billion.
Yeah, $4.5
$5 billion. The stadium is packed, no matter what team is in there.
Mm-hmm.
If Kansas City plays us, if there's more Kansas City fans, that stadium is full. They paid the prices of that admission for tickets. They're buying this shit. They're buying beer. They're buying parking. They're doing all that shit.
$60 nachos.
So he's getting all that fucking money. So
yeah, it's just
we owe. If you think we owe him that money, then fucking you can think that all you want, but
think it. But just don't think that it's gonna hurt us. If you think he owes the money, think it. Fucking fine, but just know that it doesn't hurt our fucking salary cap, and that's all that matters. So yeah, on that note, we kind of went a little bit over, but shit, dang, man, we could.
32 minutes.
Let's go on a little bit longer, man. Talk about what's up.
Go a little bit longer.
Gravy always wants to stay longer, bro.
What type of things do you expect seeing that you want to see now from this new from this new OC than what you had from McDaniels? Low always brings up these crossing routes.
I see energy.
Low.
That's the biggest thing. Energy in the building. Just
more enthusiasm.
More enthusiasm to come into the building. You know what I mean? Because I think the guys are starting to hang their heads, dog. So it's like maybe not giving up on the season, but like kind of like hanging their heads because they just like it was like almost like a fucking unwinnable fight type shit, dog. Like, but now you got new blood in the building, new energy. I just feel like it's just gonna be more energy. I don't know about the execution still has to be fucking on point, dog, because that's one of the things that it's hurt us all year too. You know what I mean? Besides the coaching and all that stuff, that's still one of the biggest, one of our biggest, Achilles heels, dog. The execution. That's a big thing too, because regardless of all these star players we have, they make mistakes all the time too as well, dog. So we gotta fucking, that's gotta be, the emphasis too, dog. Like, just we gotta play more cleaner football. You know what I mean? And it's play for the fucking if this is the guy that you want to keep at the helm this time and actually make your voice felt, play like it. Let's go out there, man. And then because we've been saying it all year, dog, it just takes some tweaks maybe, to the offense. And if the offense could just get going and we can hit some lightning in the bottle, we've been saying it all year, dog. It's like, you know what I mean? It's if I don't want to put those expectations, but if O'Connell can be that guy, just hypothetical, we can. That's kind of what we need, dog. Like just the guy that sparks the offense. You know what I mean? The guy that just keeps that defense, always, just on their heels. So like I just be that.
You've been to Las Vegas Stadium, right? You've been to games in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Lo, have you been to a game in Las Vegas?
Yes.
Have you ever heard? And I listen to the. I'm not there to commercials are involved in shit. I've never been to the stadium. But have you ever heard Hell's Bells get played in that stadium?
Not really.
Not really, or never.
I thought I had a joint road, but
to be honest, it's all just different type of fucking music all the time. I mean,
what was the epitome of the Raiders coming out into a stadium? What did you hear? The first fucking thing you heard when the Raider team came out was fucking Hell's Bells. They need to bring that shit back. That was Raiders shit right there. I don't give a fuck if it was from Oakland, LA, whatever. They need to bring that shit back.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it's probably a copyright thing. But
Ain't nothing like going to the stadium in Oakland and having your team come out there and listening to fucking AC/DC blasting through the fucking speaker wires over there. Right before it felt like intimidation. You felt like a bad motherfucker coming out of there. I was in the stands and I felt like a bad motherfucker when I heard that jam. That weak old weed away from me, bro.
I got fucking monster nugs, bro.
Bunk ass weed.
Look at this monster nug right here. That's on that. Premium.
Same. That's the same bud.
No, it's not. What you talking about? I got trees over here, bro. It ain't even Christmas yet. Yes. Oh,
The closer you get, the bigger they look. That's the way. That's what you
want me to bring out more.
That's why we always. That's why we always tell you to lean back, get back off your camera.
Dang, hater, bro. Dang, dog. Fucking hate on me, man. What's going on?
But hey, fucking,
but I know somebody that got better bud than that.
Oh.
Yeah. Gabe has some fire bud, bro.
I don't know nobody, though.
I don't know nobody.
I got grams for
you. He's an incognito.
Incognito.
And you know what, man? Waller ain't even playing, man. That hamstring injury came right back.
I know.
What happened?
I know. I told you. I told you that.
That hamstring been pulled for fucking 3 years already.
You know, it's fucked up when Waller gets when Waller gets in an argument with his old lady. Well, at least there's one champion in here. Easy. Yeah, bro.
His lady got 2 rings to his 9.
Two rings.
That's
fine.
Yeah, her hammies are cool.
Her hammies are cool. Maybe you should get some training from her, bro.
This dude got a 3-year hammy pull. How the hell is that word?
That's hilarious, bro.
That's the reason why he wanted to leave. Something about his marriage. He said McDaniel gave up his wedding. He wasn't invited and all that shit. That's why he cut out.
That was bullshit, though.
Yeah.
That was a bunch of bullshit.
Oh, it wasn't because of your play. It wasn't because of your play at all. It was because McDaniel said your wedding.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, man, those 3 dudes that we got rid of the DC.
Mm-hmm.
We got rid of Waller. And we signed Renfro to these big contracts, and then we let him go.
Well, no.
Yeah.
Why do that? Why?
I don't know. I didn't know about that. That's why I think that was partly a part of the decision making in firing Ziegler too. You know what I mean?
Well, no, I think what they did was because of the way it was set up, it was easy for them to get out of the contract. There's probably different stipulations. That's what I thought. When they restructured Derek Carr, I was like, okay. And then when they were going to get rid of him, I thought that they were going to get rid of him. I really, really did, bro. I had a feeling or something was going to happen. It was either going to be Derek Carr or fucking what's his name, right? Just because of the 2 different types of fucking, players. Like Derek Carr is more of an emotional team rah-rah guy. This guy's over here, was when he was our coach. I think he was more, we've already basically talked about it. He was more of like my way or no way. You know what I mean? Like he thought that he thought he put the B in Brady, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And all he did was just Brady improvised. So, like you were saying, Gravy is like he wanted it his way. You know what I'm saying? But regardless, I forgot what I was going with.
The more I think about it, Lo, that's what happened. And I don't blame him for that because He's probably a guy that doesn't trust a lot of people.
Right, but regardless of whatever, bro, just going. I mean, them making the moves to do that was easier for them to get out of the contracts. So when they restructure or do anything like that, they can put clauses in it. They can get out of it, because if they wanted to have more control, because probably the way the other contracts were, they wanted to be able to trade him like they wanted to. So that's why they gave him the contracts that they did. And then they realized they fucked up. And then with Josh Jacobs, you know what I'm saying? And that's when he tried to make it all fucking better and shit like that. But they just came in to fuck this thing up, bro, to be honest with you.
The thing is they just told Carr, go ahead and go where you want to go to.
Yeah.
And with Jacobs, thank God that we did this move, because I said Jacobs was right before, this firing happened. I said, Jacobs, you might as well just move him. Remember that? I said, you might as well. He ain't going to stick around for this shit.
No.
Now that there's somebody new coming, he might have a say so. Hey, I like the way this guy moves.
Yeah.
And we might be able to keep Jacobs now.
Jacobs like the type of guy, like, he kind of seems similar to traits with me, bro. I think personally, and this is what I'm saying. And I'm not saying I'm like, fucking running back or nothing like that. I'm just thought process. If you do some dumb shit, whatever, not like, all right, cool. But when it gets to a certain point, bro, it's just cutoff shot time, bro. It's just like, man, fuck this. I'm not even dealing with this. I'm just gonna do what the fuck I need to do, even if it's in the same realm or whatever. But that's kind of like, I think that's what he is. And when he's looking at this guy, man, man, fuck you, bro. Like, he's like already at that point. And I think a lot of the players were like that. And there's the only reason why you get that is because you give that. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, for me, the way they fucking just cleared the board, bro, is perfect, because everyone's gonna be able to be them. You know what I mean? And even if there's the strong possibility that like 80% chance that we're not gonna really win anything. You know what I mean? And that's cool, but the thing is, though, it's like, we're gonna band together. We're gonna win a couple games. Sure, we're gonna do that. But it's just gonna be a better atmosphere and a better overall look for the future. You know what I mean? Because EA staying here, Max ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, these two guys aren't going nowhere. And those are two pillars that we need, and we can build off of those two guys alone. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody else needs to play for their position. Colt Miller needs to play. Parham needs to play. All these guys need to start they have a 9-game fucking audition to see if they're going to fucking really make it in this league. You see what I'm saying? Because whoever comes in is going to switch everything up.
9 games, though.
Yeah, so 9.
That's a pretty good sample size too, dog. So they got a whole half, more than
9 games,
more than half a season.
Yeah. So, and I'm glad that's why he pulled the trigger now, because he was losing it. He would probably lost his whole fucking team, bro, if he didn't do
10
it. 10
weeks, 9 games. 10 weeks, 9 games. They got, and he has a bye. You know what I mean? To like get right, whatever. To like, in a couple weeks. Not in a couple weeks, but he has. So he has a pretty good. Both of them have a good little internship, which some would say. You know what I mean? An internship type shit. Let's both of them. You know what I mean? The quarterback and the coach, for I think most of all. You know what I mean? Those are the two guys that are like, you know what I mean? They can make themselves heroes in our books, dog. You know what I mean? Like both of them, because I mean, I think one goes with the other. Because I think if Aiden plays good, I think this team starts winning. You know what I mean? Because if Aiden starts, we get lightning in a bottle, and Aiden starts playing good, I think, because to me that's all we kind of really need. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean. So if he starts playing, get lightning in the bottle, and he starts playing good, then damn, you know what I mean. That also gets, Antonio Pierce looking good too. You know what I mean? So it's like, this is the fucking 10 games, dog. You know what I mean? We're gonna see.
Yeah.
But
Fuck, man, I'm fucking all fucking out now.
Yeah. Usually you get 3 games, 2 games, to prove your point, and then you're out of there. This guy could do something that could make him stick around for a little while.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, everybody on this team is on notice right now, regardless, whatever. The players are going to be who they're going to play. Now it's time to execute. They don't have that pressure over them, like you were saying. They're just going to go play ball, bro, and they're going to have to do what they got to do. We got a super senior and fucking Aiden O'Connell. When was like, oh, the rookie. Bro. He's old, bro. He's 25 fucking years old. That's not a rookie, bro. He has 2-3 years on these guys, and you know what I'm saying? It's just he's a different kind of guy. You know what I mean? It's a whole new thing, bro. So it's gonna be fun, bro. I'm excited. I'm really, really excited.
Yeah, do the sneak attack on the fucking Giants. What? The Pearl Harbor.
Pearl Harbor. Whoa.
Sneak attack. They come up, be doing some crazy shit out there.
It's crazy as fuck, bro.
We had all this at the same time. What? Why were they? What? How come we couldn't do this? It's gonna be sad already. You know, Max got a four-sack game. You know, Diablo, he's better. You know, all of a sudden Peter starts tackling people. You know, what happened?
Yeah,
coaching changed. Is what these guys are motivated now, or what? What's up? He was there the whole time. He just couldn't speak out because he was gag ordered. You know what I mean? He was like,
I think his voice was
speak out.
His voice was starting to fall on deaf ears, though. You know, I think that's what it is. You know what I mean? When you start just getting, it's like one of those nagging, you know.
Yeah, like a nagging. Yeah, I've been through a couple of divorces, bro. So you know what I'm saying? It's like when
you know.
Yeah, you know. I know. I've been through more divorces than the Raiders. Last week. No, but it's just like
close. You're close.
Close, pretty close. Yeah.
Shut the fuck
up. By one or two games.
1 or 2 games. 1 or 2 seasons. Yeah, for sure. Oh shit! Fucking LA Lakers came back, bro. Shit, they were down like 20 right now. Nice.
What's up with the Warriors? What's up with the Warriors?
They're about to take the lead, though.
Yeah, they already have the lead, bro. 83.
Oh yeah, 83, 82. Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, that shit. I gotta go fucking grab something to eat for the fucking fam bam real quick, though, too. Fucking over here. But yeah, man, hey, thanks everybody for fucking pulling up, dog. You know what I mean? Another Smokeout Hour pick'em show. You know what I mean? It's always grateful for fucking whoever fucking shows up. You know what I mean? Everybody in the chat. You know what I mean? Just keep telling people about the channel, dog. You know, this one, Raider Nation Live, Coach Gravy, all of those channels. Make sure you guys subscribe to them, dog. You know, just to keep us fucking, fucking, we be doing this shit, dog, daily, dog. You know what I mean? So we gonna keep doing this shit, dog. You know, we're gonna stay consistent with it, dog. So just hopefully, it's content that you guys like, man. But yeah, man, Smokeout Hour. You know what I mean? Raiders for life. You know what I mean? It's like my hashtag, my new hashtag, new beginnings. You know what I mean? And new beginnings, dog. You know what I mean? So it's like, no, fucking, we're going live tomorrow, right? Fucking,
we'll be live on the Raider Nation Live tomorrow at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, we'll be more in depth with this actual, upcoming fucking matchup. We'll have more fucking news about the players that are, on the injury report and shit like that too. So tomorrow, tune in for that shit, dog. It'll be another banger out there, dog. We'll have a good show out there, dog. So yeah, man. So hopefully you guys tune in. But yeah, man, Gravy, anything fucking no, you guys have anything else to say, bro? You fucking
go Raiders, bro. That's it. Let's go.
I want to say thanks to all the people. Thanks to all the people that are checking out the Raider Nation Live. When I seen the totals, surprisingly, you guys are doing a great job following us and stuff and picking up the subs. We want to pop just like every other big group does. Isn't it a great idea? It's a pleasure being on with you guys. I'm not sure I deserve it or not. I'm not sure I deserve it or not, but
you don't.
It's them too and me. It's them too and me. So
you just me, bro.
Moving.
You're 1/3, dog. You're 1/3. You're 33.3%.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm 5%.
Give the other 1% to God.
5% of the 1 billion. Yeah. But keep up the good work. Keep us moving up forward. Yes, if you dig it, subscribe, tell friends, hit the like button. Get notifications anytime we come up. You pretty much know almost every day. So just get with us, man, and we'll take care of you guys.
Yep.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Y'all stay up, man. Peace out. Raider.